Bass head, bait but bass head, I'm a bass head, bait but bass head, I'm a
What's going on, all my Panther and Lincoln lovers? Welcome to the first episode of Project Panthers. Today we're going to be doing a free mod. We're going to do an intake mod on the 2003 PI build. We're going to get some sound clips. We're going to drive it, see if it runs better. And this is totally free. Technically should make it move more air and sound cooler. So let's get it. Alright, so this is a 2003 with the PI motor. On these intake tubes, they come with these stupid resonators. You got one right here and a big one right here. And what that does is it cuts down intake noise, makes it quieter, makes the engine run quieter. So we're going to get rid of the intake tube. And we're going to replace it with this one off my 97 town car. It don't have any resonators. This is pretty much straight through. Also, I've got this spare intake box. As you can see, it's got a little tiny hole in the front for it to breathe, so it really can't move but so much air. So what we're going to do, we're going to mod the box. We're going to cut this whole corner off right here and make a way bigger circle for the air to flow in. We'll have a K&N filter here and probably a third of this box cut out on the bottom. On the P71s, it's got an intake that just comes straight, has no bends, comes straight into the box. The box is a little bit bigger and this hole's bigger, a pretty good bit, probably a whole nother inch bigger. That little tube goes up in there behind the headlight. So we're just going to cut the corner off of that one, put this intake tube on it. We'll get some sound clips and then we'll go drive it around. We'll see how it sounds compared to the old one. We'll see how it runs, see if it makes any difference. I'm not looking for any horsepower gains, strictly for sound. And I think once we do the intake and we put the exhaust on it, it's going to sound a lot better. Alright, so here's the intake tubes next to each other. The only difference is these two resonators. It should flow a little bit better and have a little bit more velocity without them two interrupting the airflow. And it should be a little bit louder. This one still has the ribs right here, which I think does the same thing. It allows it to flex a little bit, but I think it also makes it a little bit more quiet. So let's try it out and see what it does. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and swap out the tube and the box. Now it's going to be a good time to go ahead and clean your throttle body if you need to. Maybe get some gunk out of there, some carbon buildup. And also, like this car sticks a little bit on the throttle when you first press it. I think it's the throttle blade just being gunked up. So I'm going to spray it out with some throttle body cleaner. Wipe it with a rag, let it dry good. Then we'll start it up with the new tube and the new box. Let's see what it does. Alright, off with that piece of crap. We're going to go ahead and use the same airbox lid so I don't have to take the mass airflow sensor off. So we'll just pull out the bottom half, reuse the filter. I'm going to go ahead and put some tape around this just to make sure it has a good seal since that front's open so much. So you just want to make sure that's sealed and clamped down good. These boxes are known to get pretty warped after a while. Then they don't seal that good. Alright, so that made a drastic difference in sound. That sounds pretty cool. The intake's a lot louder, sounds throatier. With some mild exhaust, it sounded really good. It wasn't throwing any engine codes. So let's go take it for a drive, see if it throws any codes, see if it throws off the throttle response, or if it makes it better. You can definitely hear it inside here. Gives it that P71 cop car sound. If you've ever noticed the P71s, they got that real throaty intake sound. That's what I was going for. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes sir, I like it. So that also cleaned up the engine bay some, because you don't have them big canisters hanging off the side there. So it cleans it up a little bit if you're wanting to leave your cover off the top. If not, still makes it look better, sounds better. So I think that was a success. Alright guys, that's it for this episode of Project Panthers. I appreciate y'all watching. That was a success. The car likes it. No check engine lights on. Idle smoother. It had a little pulse and idle before. It's not doing that no more. So I don't know what that was about. But stay tuned. Come back for more videos. I appreciate it. I'm out. Peace.